Hello everyone! Welcome back to this game! When we last left off, we were in the middle of a big old war. Apparently, it's pretty big. Well, it doesn't seem that big, considering I've already killed most of the people in this section. They are very much dead, but there is definitely a war going on. Yep, here we go. This is actually pretty cool, I gotta say, having all of these characters fighting each other. Not just focused on us, but also on each other. So now we're heading towards the... I guess we'll move on to the fire section of this area now. For the sake of dealing with the crystals there. Gotta destroy that barrier so we can get into the castle after all. Oh boy, definitely crowded out here. See ya! Ah, there we go on top of the door. Interesting that we're being guided in certain directions for this fight. Getting to the crystals that we need to destroy ain't gonna be terribly easy. Out of curiosity, though. Nope, we can't go down there. We just are not allowed. Where are the crystals in this section? Are they going to be in the center area here? Didn't really notice. Oop, can't go that way. Excuse me, everybody. Oh, how convenient. The wall's busted down. Oh, they're down here. Oh. I'm gonna enjoy this. Let's just do a little bit of this. Lost Aura. Violet Aura. And for funsies, Pawns Aura. Can't remember, did you have anything of interest? Blustering Aura and Christie's critical hit chance for 60 seconds? Yeah, that sounds pretty good. And now save again. Alright, time for you to die. Aww. Well, this isn't a surprise in the least. From the way the ceiling is crumbling above me, I'd say there's quite a ruckus, eh? But whatever, I've been wanting to cross paths with you again. This is payback for Whitewater. Time to kick you out of this world for good. I could say the same to you. Oh hey, you're a thing. Now you're a dead thing. Didn't even have my team attack you. Alright. I guess we're gonna make our way around back to the other side. Somebody help me pick these logs up so we can just take a shortcut. No? Fine, be that way. Nice that these characters stayed dead after defeating them, by the way. I was almost certain that everybody would suddenly find themselves alive again after we left the map and came back. That said, I can't imagine how many flags that must have taken up to keep track of all this. That just leaves the water section. Not gonna have my team attack these guys. They'll just focus themselves on enemies that I'm leaving behind. Everybody, out of my way, please. Thank you. Oh, one more. Nope, several more. Bye. Okay, save here. Now, where is it going to be here? Either the underground section or the cathedral. No, I see the boat situation has been unsituated. On the bright side, this makes finding our next destination a little more straightforward. You know, I think it would have been funny if this fight was taking place on the water and we saw all these characters riding on individual boats, just slashing each other from different boats. Out of curiosity, am I able to undock? Or dock? Undock? Whichever. Apparently not. But we have multiple directions we can go. Well, I'm starting with this way. There we go. Huh, that's a new one. Alright, the usual. Aura that, aura this. Oh, you got a little bonking action, I see. Alright, everybody kill this thing now. That's all of them. All barriers are down. Now what? Can we just leave? Quest log? Good idea. Oh yeah, I forgot I had that. Okay. Save the world is our next option. That's not entirely helpful. I mean, in theory it is. But in actuality, for direction's sake, no. Apparently our next objective is to head to the castle. We'll just make our way into the nearest entrance. Well, I'm definitely glad I upgraded this sword now. Yeah, just ignoring y'all. But we'll have to do some fighting in here. Yep. Although not so much. Ooh, what's up with you? Gigantic boot? Heller? Interesting. Alright. Oh yeah! The World Enders! Says Orgaya. I didn't actually remember them. Man, that was an unfortunate quest. Boo! Uh-oh. Okay, where are you, Mr. Rabbit Man? Rabbit Boy, possibly? Are you still in the same place as before? You are not alone this time. Do you have a name? You've been here for a long time, haven't you? Hungry? Tired? Afraid? Lost? I think it's about time your life was given purpose. Come with me. I will give you just that. Purpose. Are you awake? It's time for you to wake up. Hey, can you hear me? Wake up. I need to know if you're alive. Oh, don't this scene look familiar? I saw them bring you in. I can't imagine they'd lug a dead body in here. Forget it, Praxis. You're wasting your breath. Come to the bars near me if you can hear. Okie dokie. I feel like this is a retort to something, but unfortunately it's been so long since we last talked to these guys, and I can't remember what I would be responding to. However, I'm gonna choose it anyway, because I feel like I'm justified. Oh, never mind. Orgaia says he just said now that talking to you would be a waste of time. Darn it, I thought I would be making a call back to the last time we encountered each other. Yes, I can hear you. So you are alive. Thank goodness. Oh wait, I remember you. You're the good one. I like you. The other two are complete jerks, though. We've been here since the attack by those awful mercenaries. Although from the sounds of it, something else is brewing. Do you know what's going on? An attempt is being made to summon the Geiken. What? Did anyone hear that? Was that the door opening? They could be bringing another prisoner in. Well, I'll be Mitoma. Well, are you just going to stand there or let us out? How did you even get in here in the first place? In fact, why aren't you with us? Are you behind this? Shut up, Colax. I am not here for you yet. What? What the hell? We've been stuck here for weeks. And/or months. Are you hurt? I can get hurt? Point taken. Your companions were injured. There were no mortal wounds, but they are currently unavailable for the remainder of this mission. Uh-oh. Oh boy. That's certainly a thing. What happened? I suspect that Ulixis wanted them out of commission in anticipation for your confrontation with her. She wants to face you alone. We have come up with a contingency plan, and will take the Uniters and escape the castle with them, thus serving as an adequate distraction. I heard that! You want to use us as bait? During this distraction, you will ascend to the main tower and ambush those at the top. Once we are secure, the Autumn will be used to bombard the Krenels. I believe you've made this trek before. Yeah, that was quite an event, actually. One of those two-part episodes that I was mentioning before the stream. Flee once we are out of range. I don't think so. We are not going out as your meat shields. Then die. I'm no coward. We'll do it. Let them try and take us down. You will be safe with me. I really like this guy. He is so nice. Even when we were helping him, he was like, okay, yeah, I'll be honest, I'm complaining just for the sake of complaining. Good luck, Perrin. I suppose they are out of range enough. Were you able to get in there before? Argaia says that Zarnaya has a journal in her private room if you wish to read it. Oh hey, these torches are lit. So where does this lead? Oh, this is where my trial took place. Neat that we're finally getting a chance to explore this place. There's also a door here, seems. No, the kitchen. Free food? Anything? So, wonder where Zarnaya... Oh yeah, the private room. A journal. Wait, in that case, it's right in here. My attempt. Read? Yes. Halfway through the finale, and we're taking the time to read a book. I've often wondered if anything good has come from what I've done. Time has always been on my side, whether against my will or not. From the bedroom I share with Daphnis the First, or Daphnis, I can see the people gathering in the marketplaces, or strolling about, or being mugged. I can see their simple want to survive, to live. And what happens when that want is taken away? What is left of a person if they have no desire to want anything? Is this person even more destructive than one who wishes for too much? I am unsure where I stand on that metric. Perhaps I am merely observing it as time slips by me, slowly consuming. Like I imagine for many others who know her, my thoughts usually fall to Bitari when I am entertaining such musings. A girl who is given everything but wanting none of it. She has not the desire to live in any context. Her purpose now is solely destruction, so that everything will return to silence and peace. I may have mentioned to him, to Perrin, that it is possible that the Geiken were truly meant to come as a way of healing this world, because I firmly believe that there will come a time when all will understand Bitari's stance on everything. When I found her climbing out of that pool for the first time, I could see it on her face. An expression I recognize immediately. Perhaps this is why I decided to show some form of empathy, even if in the end she rejected it. My father was one who rejected the empathies of the world and held no desire to live as well. Salvatore told me once, in a brief moment of lucidity in between her manic wavering, that it was because the world rejected him as much as he rejected it. She knew him once. Her recollections do not go beyond attempting to analyze the man's thought process, however. In my youth, I questioned her whether I was able, but as my skin began to wither, the realization that she was as addle-minded as those that follow her became ever so opaque. I suspect Fury sees her exactly as I do, a useful resource. She believes fully that we both follow her out of a pure sense of loyalty, when in reality she provides us with everything we could ever want to fulfill our plague-ridden ideologies without having any of her own. In that masked man I sense a similar resignation. He wears an amusing facade, but hollow laughs are easily recognizable to any who know the sound. In the brief moments of conversation he holds with me, I yearn for a way to turn him away from all this, to wear a face that others would accept, but I only ever find myself bitterly parroting this bullcrap philosophies in some attempt to prove seniority. Salvatore only utilizes him because Fury possesses something she needs in all of her followers: desperation. I asked him once if he ever enjoyed himself while following this path, but all he responded with is that happiness is a traitor. Misery is what stays with you through everything, and that I should find comfort in that. I am writing this because I want there to be some physical record beyond the insanity that I have embedded myself within that I have tried. I've tried finding some good within myself, to seek some redeeming quality that could make another understand, but I gave up on this long ago. I am too far gone now. In too deep. Finding my father won't even gratify the want I possess, nor will it justify anything that's happened. If I am to fail in this quest, then let that be the pity one would need to give to me. I don't expect to be alive for it to happen. I am, after all, part of the disease the Geiken will be ridding the world of. Should I see his face again, his real face, then know that I don't deserve it, and that will be a sign of the real end times. Salvatore will have been right about one thing: the four really are cruel. My thoughts turn to the rabbit. What I thought was an act of kindness on the day I was found, I now see as its damning of the world. I don't doubt for a second that it knew what was going to transpire. And if someone were to kill it, perhaps the nature of how everything works will be upset enough to provoke some kind of change to this process. But now isn't the time. Instead, the world will have to die first. There is a saying I remember from my youth: those who kill gods are fools. It is foolish to attempt such a thing, but if victorious, you've destroyed all that surrounds you. Know that I tried, reader. It's too late for all of us. That was important. So that last vision we had was the rabbit, the masked rabbit, finding Zarnaya as a child. With the mask off, though, we didn't realize, or at least I didn't recognize who that was supposed to be. Not sure if I was supposed to recognize it. Speaking of rabbits, and this will be where we end things today. Next time, we're going up to the final battle. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one.